Black unemployment is down at its all-time low. Black unemployment is at an all-time low. Thank you. Thank you, President Trump. Alright, I'm kidding. No, but to be serious, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. Send your comments and questions.
She can say in her voice, in her way, that she like me.
I gotta make it a whole lot deeper, but thank you. I give pretty much very little credit to his first year of his administration. And those numbers are a little bit deceiving. That's why I hate just straight numbers and shallow facts that don't have an understanding or discussion behind them. So let's look at 4 things. African American unemployment is at an all-time low since '72. Started keeping the records, I believe that's '72. But the question is, did that have anything to do with the administration of the President of the United States? Yeah, a little bit. Let's be real. Him being a businessman did kind of fire up some, capitalists and investors like, hey, the tax cuts are coming, the pro-business things are coming, because not only do we have a conservative in office, but we also have a businessman in office. The tax cuts and the incentives that are built into that, it really did excite some of the job creators of the country. Secondly, let's get into the reality of it. Statement number 2 is why that is such a loaded comment. It's a loaded comment simply because all unemployment is low. All of it. So to pull out a couple demographics is really to draw attention on something that really isn't there. It's implying that I did specific things to help those demographic groups. Still, unemployment altogether is down. The problem is the disparities haven't changed that much, so economic equality hasn't really gotten that much better. So, are we getting any closer to economic equality? The answer is not very much. Now, he did pass a number of bills that helped the whole system. Don't blow smoke in our face, all unemployment is down. I have yet to find a bill that directly addresses the problem of African American unemployment and underemployment. 3, if you just got in office, you can't give all the credit to yourself. A lot of things, a lot of bills, a lot of laws take a while for, heck, the money to filter down, the rules to filter down through the state and the local people who are going to enforce or implement certain things. These things were stirring and brewing in the previous administration, and they just kind of rolled over into him. The momentum that has created the unemployment rates that we're seeing right now has been building up. Yes, we can give him some credit, whatever he did in that first year. We've named a couple bills, but not to give the Obama administration and other things that have nothing to do with the President of the United States some credit for that is being very naive. Number 4, and this is my favorite, we got to look historically. We have to look historically. When we talk about momentum, this has been a progression throughout history. When the statistic was first taken in the early 70s, this is less than a generation away from Jim Crow. This is less than a generation away from the death of King. This is less than a generation away from different voting rights and bus boycotts. And so in a world that is still feeling the effects of institutionalized, legal, encouraged racism, there were candidates that ran on segregation now, segregation forever, right? This was a reality in the late 60s and 70s. That was still a thing. Segregation now, segregation forever. That was a political platform that people cheered for. In that time period, isn't it a no-brainer that black unemployment is going to be a whole lot higher than it would be in 2017? So, in a sense, you're like stealing credit from all the presidents before you. You're stealing credit from all the business owners and college professors and school teachers and everybody that played a role in our society progressing. It's crazy. You're giving a statistic that is not even that praiseworthy. A variety of hero bills that helped veterans. Native American job training, I think, is a bill that might have crossed his desk that he signed. I have yet to find a bill that directly addresses the problem of African American unemployment and underemployment. Specifically implied that something was done for black unemployment. I don't see any evidence, and I think it's actually kind of deceptive. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Check out some of the interesting playlists that I'm starting to set up. Please put any comments below. I'll leave some links in there. And tell me what you think.
She can say in her voice, in her way, that she love me. With her eyes, with her smile.